All right, let's talk about something that might keep you up at night. You've got this great website. It's running 24/7. But is your business actually open 24/7? See, there's a huge difference. And that gap, it could be costing you a ton of sales while you're literally sleeping.
So, let's paint a picture. It's late, maybe 11:30 at night. Someone's on your site. They've got a really expensive item sitting in their cart. They are this close to clicking buy. But wait, they have just one little question. One thing they need to know before they pull the trigger.
So, what happens next? I mean, this is the million-dollar question, right? Or at least the couple $1,000 question. What happens in that exact moment is the difference between you waking up to a sales notification or, well, waking up to nothing.
And look, this isn't just some made-up story. This is a real thing we call the midnight customer problem. It's happening for sure on websites all over the world every single night. So let's dig into where it all goes wrong.
This is where it breaks. They look for a chat, and what do they get? We are currently offline. Please leave a message. Ugh, that little message is an absolute sales killer. In today's world where we want everything now, that message is basically screaming, hey, why don't you go check out our competitor? Because that buying impulse, it's gone in a flash. By the time morning rolls around, that customer has already bought from someone else. Poof, gone.
Now, this is bigger than just losing one customer here and there. We're talking about a huge, massive market that most businesses are completely ignoring. So let's talk about the after-hours economy. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's where a ton of business is actually happening, while most of us are asleep.
You see, this old school idea that all the important stuff happens between 9 and 5, it's totally dead. It's just not true anymore. People are making big, high-value buying decisions at all hours of the day and night. And if you're not there when they are, you might as well be invisible.
I mean, just think about your own schedule. When do you really have the time to sit down and research a big purchase? For most of us, it's not during the crazy work week. It's on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday night. These are the weekend warriors. These folks are serious, motivated buyers, and they're doing all their important research when your lights are off and the doors are locked.
And then there's just basic geography, right? Let's say you're based in New York. You close up shop at 5 p.m. Well, guess what? It's only 2 p.m. in California. You've literally just closed for business in the middle of the afternoon for the entire West Coast. It's like putting up a "Sorry, we're closed" sign for a massive chunk of your market.
Okay, so it's not just about being there. It's about being fast. In the online world we live in today, speed isn't just a nice little feature. It's everything. It's the whole game. I want you to burn this number into your brain. 5. That's it. All the data shows that your chances of actually qualifying a lead, they drop off a cliff after just 5 minutes. I'm not talking 5 hours. I'm not talking 5 days. I'm talking 5 minutes. Any longer than that, and their brain has already moved on to something else.
And this right here shows you the massive difference. With live chat, you get an instant response. With email, you're looking at a 12 to 24-hour delay. I mean, think about that. By the time your beautifully crafted email finally shows up in their inbox the next day, that spark, that emotional reason they wanted to buy, it's totally gone.
So yeah, traditional methods are just failing us now. Email is way too slow. It's like sending a message by carrier pigeon in e-commerce time. Those contact us forms, they just feel like homework nobody wants to do. And honestly, every single minute that a potential customer has to wait, the trust they have in you just evaporates.
Okay. I know what you're probably thinking right now. Dude, just get a chatbot, problem solved. And yeah, I get it. It's the go-to answer for a lot of people. But a lot of the time, it's just a Band-Aid. Let's break down why that is.
Because let's be real, there is nothing more frustrating than being stuck in a loop with a robot. We've all been there, right? You're trying to ask a really specific, important question, and the bot just keeps spitting back the same useless, pre-programmed answer. It doesn't solve your problem, it just makes you angry. And guess what? Angry visitors don't buy things. Ever.
And you can really see the difference here. When things get a little complicated, an AI chatbot just can't keep up. But a real person, they can handle complex stuff, they can actually build trust, they can turn a simple question into a bigger sale, and they can calm down someone who's getting frustrated. A bot can't do any of that. That's where humans are just, well, irreplaceable.
So what's the solution? You can't stay awake 24/7, and we've seen that chatbots often just make things worse. Well, the answer is about working smarter, not harder. There's a sort of secret weapon that a lot of smart businesses are using to crack this nut. And it's actually pretty simple.
You connect your site to a service that provides professional, real human agents around the clock. They handle everything for you 24/7. And the best part? You wake up in the morning to new leads and new sales that happened while you were sleeping.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the cost. I know you're thinking this has to be expensive, but trying to hire your own team to cover nights and weekends, that's a total nightmare. You're talking overtime, management headaches, the whole shebang. When you outsource, you get all that coverage, 24/7, for way less money and with zero of the headaches.
So, when you boil it all down, this is the advantage. You get complete 24/7, 365 coverage. It's way, way cheaper than hiring people yourself, and your business is literally making you money while you sleep. It's a solution that tackles every single problem we've just talked about.
This really puts it all into perspective. Think about it. Your website is supposed to be your #1 salesperson. But what good is a salesperson that just straight up ignores customers for 16 hours a day? It's crazy when you think about it like that, right? It just makes no sense.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. A simple question, really. Is your business actually open, or is it just online? Because in this new after-hours economy, just being online isn't good enough anymore. You've got to be open. So are you?